A human city is supposed to be proof that we are special. Roads channel traffic, ventilation shafts move air, farms feed millions, sanitation crews carry waste away, governments make decisions no single citizen could make alone. Now shrink the entire thing until it fits beneath a paving stone. The roads become scent trails, the ventilation system becomes a maze of tunnels, the farms grow fungus instead of wheat, and the citizens have 6 legs, terrible eyesight, and absolutely no urban planning degree. Ants should not be this good at civilization. The oldest confirmed ant fossils are about 92 million years old, and genetic estimates place the common ancestor of living ants even earlier, roughly 115 to 135 million years ago. Ants were already beginning their long experiment in social life while dinosaurs still dominated the land. Humans, by comparison, began shifting toward agriculture and permanent settlements only within roughly the last 12,000 years. We arrived extremely late to this meeting. But age alone does not explain what ants built. Plenty of ancient animals remain solitary. The strange achievement of ants was turning thousands or sometimes millions of small nervous systems into something that behaves like one enormous mind. There is no ant mayor, no central blueprint, and the queen is not sitting underground issuing tiny executive orders. In most colonies, her main role is reproduction. The actual behavior of the colony emerges from local encounters. One ant smells another, follows a trail, touches antennae, drops food, carries soil, or changes direction. Each action is simple. Together, they become infrastructure. A successful forager returns home while laying a chemical trail. Other workers are more likely to follow it. If they also find food, they strengthen the trail. If the source disappears, the signal fades. The colony has effectively created a road that grows when useful and dissolves when obsolete. Imagine if a human highway evaporated whenever nobody needed it. Ant nests can be equally unsettling. Some species build networks of chambers for brood, food, fungus, and refuse. In giant leafcutter nests, air exchange can be driven through many openings by surface wind. Workers reshape entrances and tunnels, responding to heat, humidity, carbon dioxide, crowding, and the needs of the colony. Nobody understands the whole building, yet the building works. Then there is agriculture. Fungus-growing ants do not simply collect mushrooms. They cultivate fungal crops, feed them plant material, remove contaminated sections, and maintain the garden as a living food system. Recent evolutionary research places the origin of this partnership around 66 million years ago, near the mass extinction that ended the age of non-avian dinosaurs. The Earth above was collapsing. Below, some ants may have found opportunity in the explosion of fungal growth that followed. Much later, certain ant lineages developed more tightly domesticated crops, and leafcutters built agriculture on industrial scale. Their famous green leaf fragments are not lunch, they're fertilizer for the fungus that feeds the colony. Humans invented farming and eventually created supermarkets. Ants invented farming and became the supermarket. Their colonies also divide labor. Some workers nurse larvae, some forage, some defend, some process food or handle waste. In certain species, workers differ dramatically in body size and shape, as though the colony manufactures specialized tools that happen to be alive. This is where the comparison with human civilization becomes uncomfortable. Human cooperation depends on individuals remaining individuals. A farmer can become a soldier. A builder can leave the city. A citizen can disobey, change careers, refuse an order, write a complaint, or move somewhere with better coffee. An ant colony is organized around a much deeper surrender. In many species, workers do not reproduce. Their bodies, behavior, and labor serve the continuation of the colony rather than their own direct lineage. Biologists often describe highly integrated social insect colonies as superorganisms. Queens and males function somewhat like reproductive tissue, while workers act like the replaceable cells of a larger body. A worker can be brave, but it cannot resign. That may be the real secret behind the ant head start. Their society did not become powerful because each ant became intelligent. It became powerful because evolution found ways to make individual intelligence less important. The colony remembers through trails. It chooses through feedback. It regulates itself through countless tiny exchanges. No ant sees the system from above, just as no cell in your body understands you. And perhaps that's why ant societies feel both magnificent and horrifying. They solve traffic without traffic police. They farm without farmers. They build climate-controlled cities without architects. They survive disasters without anyone knowing the plan. But perfection at the level of the colony comes with a price at the level of the ant. Humans have spent thousands of years trying to make large societies function without crushing the people inside them. Ants solved the coordination problem by changing what an individual is. So beneath that paving stone is not a primitive version of our city. It's another answer to the same ancient problem. How do many lives become one civilization? Ants answered first, and their answer was to become one life.